Hello and welcome to another Feldenkrais lesson. I'm Ortal Goldshmid. Today our lesson is on a chair. You can share it with your parents, with your grandparents, or you can do it at home with your kids. So let's begin. Sit in the back of your chair and now come to the front. You can slide so you can feel better your sitting bones and your feet are approximately below your knees. So you can really lean on them and spread them. And now we're going to start with a small movement, taking our head up and down with our eyes up and down a few times. Where do you feel the movement in your spine? Is it only in your neck, or do you feel echo in other places, other parts of your spine? Try it again. Next time, remember the place that you see on the floor, the spot, and the same up. Remember what you see up easily. And now bring both arms up at shoulders height. Bring the back of your hands together and we are going to turn them around so the palms will meet as for a clap, and then again the back of the hands meet. Do it a few times. Are your shoulders stiff? Try to stiffen your shoulders. Let's check what happens. Oh, the movement is very hard, isn't it? Can you feel the resistance? And now let go of the tension, of the extra effort that we don't need. So your elbows can be softer and your shoulders can be softer. And feel how the movement becomes easier and you can breathe. And listen to the movement in your elbows, how they're turning in and out. Are they also coming a bit up and going slightly down? And now listen to the movement in your shoulders. Are they going up and down as well? Are they turning in and out? And can you feel movement in other parts? Like your ribs? Maybe yes, maybe not. What about your clavicles, the bones that connect between your chest bone and your shoulders? And just take a rest. Go back so you can lean. You can softly close your eyes. Listen to your contact points with the chair. Where is your weight shifted to? And when you're ready, come back. You can always take the breaks earlier or longer should you need to. So it's really about your own exploration at your own pace. You can always stop the recording. And let's go back and interlace our fingers. Take your shoulders up, interlace your fingers, and you can move your hands to the side. So we are creating this nice movement in our wrists. It's here, this joint. Are your shoulders stiff? Do you make an effort there? Let's check it. So make them stiff and see how it affects the movement and your breathing. Let it go and see how the movement becomes even bigger. You can breathe more fluently. And now towards you and outward. In and out. So you are rotating your hands inward and outward. If you have a partner in front of you, you can meet, maybe. You can touch and then go back. And now let's connect those 4 points into a circle. If it's too hard, you can take a break or you can take your elbows down. It's another variation. You can try the difference. Is it really a circle that I'm drawing here? And what about the other direction? Change direction. And can you do it faster? The other direction. Is it really a circle? What is it? And let go. Go back and rest. You can always stay longer with the movement to explore more, or you can just come up and walk in the room and then come back to sitting. Let's come back to the front. And now interlace your fingers and change the order of the fingers. This is the non-habitual way. Okay, this is the familiar, automatic, the way that our brain knows for many years, or not, if we're talking about kids. So let's switch, let's play with it a bit. And you can choose the speed. And it's okay to make mistakes. You can do it with your elbows down. And now, stay with the non-habitual way. Does it feel a bit more familiar? Bring your elbows up and let's do the same movements from side to side. Out and in. Does it feel a bit strange in this way? Not as familiar. And now a circle. Remember to breathe, to smile. The other way around. Can you really make a circle? Or what shape are you drawing if it's not a circle? And faster. And the other way around. Stop and rest. Has anything changed in your contact with the chair, in your breathing? Come back again to the front. Bring your arms up, the back of your hands together. Take the right arm above the left. Interlace your fingers. And now take it in and out. In and out. Can you release tension in your shoulders? Can you breathe? And can you help with other parts of your body to make this movement easier? What about your head? What about your pelvis? Let's try something. Take it in and place it on your chest bone as comfortably as you can. And press your chest bone towards your back, so your back becomes roundish. Exhale while doing so and come back to the middle. Can you imagine those vertebrae, the part of your spine that comes out now, that is pushed? Look down as you do this movement. Can you feel that you are rolling back on your pelvis? And what about the other way? What about up? Can you take your elbows up and take your hands out and look up? What is happening in your belly? What is happening in your back? Can you take your belly out? Can you feel that it's pulling your spine forward? You can look up and even open your lips, your mouth, and do it both. In and out. In and out. Take a rest. Come back to the front. Bring your arms up. And now take your left arm across your right. Interlace your fingers and bring it in and out. Just feel how this movement here, in this variation, can you help? Is your pelvis smarter now? Is your back smarter? And do it up and down, up and down. You can stay here and feel your chest bone. And now let it go and just hug yourself. Hug yourself so you can feel the bones here of your shoulder blades, and one elbow is above the other, and just take it to the sides. With your head, with your eyes, try to see the whole way. Let's start without our pelvis, just our shoulders, our chest, our head. And now take your head to the other direction, to the opposite direction. So you're picking above your shoulder. Can you feel that you're shifting your weight from one sitting bone to another? You can also separate between your eyes, so your eyes are looking at your elbows while your head is moving to the opposite direction. So the movement is smaller, but it's fun. And now take it all together again. See if you can now rotate bigger. The movement is bigger, but most importantly, that it's easier. And maybe your knees suddenly want to participate. One is becoming longer, the other shorter. And just let it go. Rest for a minute. Can you feel your breathing is a bit different? Where is it happening? Maybe new places, Maybe it's fuller. Come back again to the front. Hug yourself and now change your arms. Now, look at one point ahead of you, in front of you. Okay, so you keep your head stationary and you keep looking at that point and you only move your elbows from side to side. You can make a sound, like rocking a baby or rocking yourself, hugging yourself, or whatever sound you like. And now take it together. Head and elbows together. And stop. Come back to the front of your chair. Take your arms up, bring them together, the back of your hands, and let's try this movement again. Is it easier? You have less tension in your shoulders now, in your elbows. Good. And now bring the right over the left, interlace your fingers, and start drawing a circle with your hands, and you're tracking them with your eyes. At first it's small circles and then they become gradually bigger. You can spread more between your legs so it will be more comfortable to shift the weight and to make the circle bigger. Down and to the side and up and down. At what point do you think you can come up to stand? Look for it. And change direction. You can stay sitting or you can come up easily. If it's not easy, stay there and try to just go over that part of movement until it becomes simple. And take it down, take it back, rest. Come back again to the front, arms up, your left across the right, interlace your fingers and do the same movement. Start with small circles, make sure that you keep breathing, and gradually enlarge them, make them bigger. Keep smiling. And find the right timing to take it up. It's all about the right timing. And change the direction of the movement. You can play with it. You can make it smaller. You can make it faster. And let it go. At home, you can make and create your own variations. It's always splendid to see how kids have beautiful ideas. So just take it from here. And let's go back to the first movement that we did. Looking up and down with our heads and our eyes. Remember, the first spot you saw, and can you see further away now? Did it improve? Is it easier now? Can you feel that your whole spine can participate and help your head? So you don't need to overstrain your neck. You can use your whole spine, erecting and bending, extending. I hope you had a good time. I hope you explored and became curious about yourself and about your movement and discovering new possibilities. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next lesson.